Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Michigan State Spartans taking on the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will start this game off. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yes, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
A first down for the offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. The Spartans want to crank the tempo. The give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Physical running style. Maybe the patron saint of that for Michigan State is T.J. Duckett.
Oh, the big fella. And that reminds me of Michigan State.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out, and they'll have the ball for the first time. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying.
And it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan State. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside. It can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look, you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
First down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To throw, it's Westbrook. Looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The hand to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Well, right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Auburn is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there on the Plains, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 15 to Georgia. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect...
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Spartans. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Michigan State, 14, NC State.
Bringing it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working good.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got
all kinds of running room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats.
Michigan State, 14. NC State, 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
29 Philly.
They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill. He uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Let's go.
Dropping back, it's Westbrook. Feeling some heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Oh, the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Suggs. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He's got his man. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Spartans are rolling down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's picked off at the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Hit as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Gives it to the back on the draw. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. from the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, NC State! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake reels it in down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Spartans look to do some damage in the red zone. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks off.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Sparty.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Dropping back, it's Westbrook. Got his man in the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. After that completion, move the sticks, it's first down. Back to the air one more time. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. He wants to throw. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard.
He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size. I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh.
The Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5. They've got it at the 20 on 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Westbrook. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And screens are all about timing, right? You want to invite the defensive line to fly up the field, and then you want to throw it right over their head. And you could tell just a little bit off, and the defense got in there so quick, got the quarterback hit before he could really get it.
And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The return brings it out to the 35. And the Michigan State offense will take over.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got his man across the middle. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. On second down, he'll let it fly. Makes a connection. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires left. Hauls it in. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. To the air on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you've got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Michigan State 32. NC State.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
To the air, it's Westbrook. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Intercepted. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quick handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Wide receiver shows motion. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Makes a move. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Going up top on first down. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on a first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Spartans headed quickly to the line.
Really nice job on that throw, just giving his guy an opportunity to catch the ball. It kind of reminds me about Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burress, and he just kept putting the football in Plax's range, and we just couldn't stop the two of them. They went up and down the field on us all day long throwing it. If you just give your guy a chance like he did right there, I don't know if this defense can stop him.
And the Spartans are threatening on first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Ball. He makes the connection. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Spartans! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. They'll give it to the back. just wanting to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
39, NC State, 21.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Fires it incomplete.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Grab near the sticks. It's Fowler. Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is good.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
It's complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep him away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those third down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Here he goes breaking the pocket. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Shakes off the tackler. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
You know, we talked about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Spartans will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on third and goal. Slips. The freshman able to get home with the sack. It's fourth down, and this offense is going to stay on the field and keep the kicker on the sidelines. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the runner paid the price on that one. Nobody blocked the middle linebacker. He came through that hole unencumbered and laid the lumber on that tackle for loss.
Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Trying to find his man on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15.
42 Spider. 4-2.
To the air, it's Westbrook. Gets it out quickly. Jumped on top of the pile. That last completion has him set up 2nd and short.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And he pulls it in at the 15.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Finds his man. It's Vega. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Spider.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And he's got it! Touchdown, North Carolina State!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UTEP. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to throw, it's Westbrook. He's got his man. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. The incompletion on 1st down. Now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. Gets it out fast. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They're going to throw it again. It's complete on the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
3:25.
He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Dropping back, it's Westbrook. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
Pocket starts to collapse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Let's it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. He's got it.
Returner is brought down at the 39. And your NC State Wolfpack.
The offense set for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that one's incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
At the 45 on his way. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him big.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
The clock reads 19 seconds. Onside kick coming. They have to get it to have a chance to win. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's going to pass. The sure hands. It's Suggs. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Back to throw. It's ball. Quick strike complete. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation.